Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about a drugstore palette that I have fallen in love with. This is the Pixi Nuance Quartette in the shade Honey Nectar, and here is what she looks like up close. I noticed that I've been focusing a lot more on high-end products lately, so I do want to go ahead and shift back to drugstore because I have encountered something that I really like, and I think you guys are going to like it too. And it is a quad, so it comes with a blush, 2 different highlight shades, and a bronzer. And also this actual quad comes in 2 separate shades. The one I got is in Honey Nectar. It is the deeper of the 2, but it also comes in a shade called Sugar Blossom. If you have a little bit of a more fair skin tone, I would go for that one. But if your skin tone is similar to mine or deeper, then I would go for Honey Nectar, which is what I got. So this goes for $22 Canadian. And I just think that for that price, it's actually very good. And let me show you how I use it. So we're gonna start with bronzer, and I have contoured already, but I have not set anything with any powder. So I've done my usual skin, and now I'm just taking a slightly angled brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set everything into place. So this warms up the skin so nicely. It's matte, but it's like a natural matte, if you know what I mean. Like, how does that even make sense? But it just looks really smoothing. And I have textured skin, so I always look for products that are gonna help smooth and just marry my makeup together really nicely. And I find that this product really does just that. As you can see, the shade is really perfect for me. And what I like about this palette is that you can actually just take it on the go. I always think about like, okay, if I were traveling, what am I gonna pack and what's gonna be good to bring? This is something where it's like a one-stop shop. You have your blush, highlight, everything, blushy type highlighter, and like your true to a regular highlighter kind of shade. And what I like to do is layer them. So I'm gonna show you how I do that in a second. For now, I'm just building this up, and you could always build this up even more. It's up to you. Like, you could get really bronzy or just a little bit. Even like I right now am living my bronzy life. I look like I'm on vacation with my outfit right now. So, you know, sometimes you gotta fake a vacation because we all need one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and set my nose contour as well. So today my under eye highlight is a little bright because you know how there's like a stopper on certain concealers if it comes in like a wand? So mine had a stopper and it was running out, and I really love, like, I'm obsessed with the Jouer concealer. So I'm like, I sat there with tweezers for about a good 5 minutes trying to pry out the stopper, and I got the stopper out and it revealed like so much more product that was hidden in there. So anyway, I'm just very glad that I didn't throw it out without doing that. So now I can use it for a good few weeks, honestly. So I'm just happy that I didn't throw it out. Anyway, that was my rant for the day. Now that we've bronzed, we're gonna go in with the blush. I grabbed a fluffier type brush for my blush, and that rhymed. And we're just gonna go ahead and kind of pat that in. I really like this shade because it's just like, it's a pop of color. And I'm that kind of gal. I love a pop with my blush. I like to see my blush. I like to know that it's there. I am not subtle at all when it comes to blush, okay? When it comes to maybe my eyeshadow, yeah, I might be subtle, or my lips, you know, I'm a neutral kind of gal. But with my blush, I want you to know it's there, and I want it to be poppin'. So this is another shade that you can kind of layer on, and it just really complements my skin tone really nicely. It's not like, again, it looks matte, but it's like a natural matte. So I'm wondering if there might be a tiny bit of luminosity in this. It's not like matte to the point where it looks fake, if you know what I mean, because certain matte shades look kind of like fake on the skin, but this just looks so pretty. And I'm just working it in. I like to do like the apples and move all the way up for my face shape. But again, guys, I see a lot of videos that are like, don't do this when you're doing your blush. And it's like fear-based, or whatever you do, 3 things you're doing wrong with your makeup. Like, it's not supposed to be a fear-based thing. You could do whatever you want. I could suggest different techniques for you to try, but at the end of the day, you're gonna like what you like on your face shape and your complexion and your everything, right? So it's up to you. As long as you feel comfortable, do what you need to do. Okay, so you could stop here. You could keep layering. You know how I am. I like to layer it on, but look how pretty it is, guys. Look how gorgeous she is. She is the moment. Okay, so here comes the fun part that I really enjoy. So I'm gonna grab a fluffier brush. So this is a Morphe 510. So this I like to apply when I am layering my highlights. So think about it kind of like how we create a gradient on our eyelids. So we layer different shades to build up that gradient. We're kind of gonna do that same process here with these highlighters. So you could either do ink with the fluffy brush or the gold. Usually I do the gold and then the pink, but it's really up to you. So I'm going in with this gold, and there are actual glitter flecks in here, okay? Like when you put this on, you will see loose glitter. Like there is glitter in here. So I take that and pop it on the high points of my cheekbone and then a little bit on the forehead. If you feel like you've done too much, just go in with your pinky, wipe it off. But yes, and so that is one layer. And I'm gonna take a little bit of it right on the Cupid's bow area, and you can put it on the chin if you'd like literally anywhere you wanna shine. But look at that. So already you could see that glow has popped out and it looks really pretty, but now we're gonna layer. So I'm switching brushes, and now I'm gonna pick up a way smaller brush, okay? This is something that I can actually get concentrated with. So I'm picking up the pink highlighter, and I'm focusing it right on the highest point of my cheekbones. And there we go. So as you can see, it's a lot more focused, but we created that highlighter gradient. I'm gonna apply a little bit more here. So that pinky shade actually complements the whole look together really well. And I mean, now can you see why I like this palette so much? So I'm gonna go in with a mix of the pink and the gold, and on a smaller brush, and I'm just gonna highlight my nose. You guys know I really am a fan of the nose highlight. I don't want my nose to be too pink, like at all, so I'm gonna reach more for the gold, but here we go. And it's just so pretty. Look at that. It's stunning. I'm obsessed. And it's drugstore. So I feel like you really can't go wrong. And honestly, Pixi is a brand that I'm really beginning to love because I've been kind of dabbling in Pixi for a while now, for the past couple of years. And I started with their skincare and I moved on to their makeup, and I'm actually very pleasantly surprised at the quality of the makeup and the look of how it's, the wear of the makeup, just how it feels on the skin. Also, this is a long wearing kind of thing. It's not gonna fade too much. So the first thing usually to fade on your face is gonna be blush. So that's why I like to kind of amp it up in the beginning of the day so that at the end of the day, it's not like you look at yourself and you're like, where's my blush? Of course, I like to set with a setting spray. It's kind of like your makeup insurance to make sure it's gonna stay, but I am a huge fan of this. So yeah, highly recommend. Let me know what you guys think. And that concludes today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and link my most recent video right here. And don't forget to like and subscribe because I post every single Sunday. Let me know what you guys wanna see next. Comment below and just let me know whether it's like a tutorial or you want me to review a specific product. Please comment because I create for you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye.